We're now in the first week of October and Parliament moves on to new issues this week. We've been debating energy and renewable energy in particular, but also need for greater energy efficiency if we're to improve our carbon emissions and make our contribution to reducing climate change. And I was able to speak about wind farming in the Highlands and Islands, the challenges of that, the tensions that sometimes exist, but also the huge opportunities that are there for the Highlands and Islands through wind power, through wave and tidal power, to make a contribution to helping to meet the targets and helping improve our environment overall. So big issue, big debate in Parliament about that, and the Highlands and Islands feature very centrally in all of that. Also this week we've been in committee, the Rural Affairs and Environment Committee that I serve on, where we've been considering the budget for next year, where there's some pretty big pressures on some of the agencies that exist in the Highlands, the Crofters Commission, the Scottish Natural Heritage, agricultural payments and so on, are all being scrutinised by the committee. And we're also finishing off a report on the Marine Bill, which is a big bit of legislation which is going to look at how we improve the management and the consideration of issues around our shores and in our seas, with a very much an emphasis on better ecological health of the seas. That's an important piece of legislation coming through. We've also been scrutinising in other parts of the Parliament the budget, again in relation to Highlands and Islands Enterprise budget, which is also subject to very, very major reductions in spending. And that's a real tragedy given the fantastic job that they do and have done over the years. And we've been pressing the government about financial support for Moray Council to try and make sure they've got enough money to overtake the effects of the recent flooding event, which was again very damaging to the city, but also looking forward to make sure that they've got the cash available to pay for the scheme that they need to protect Elgin and other communities. And there's still some uncertainty about that, but we're going to keep pressing it and try and get the commitments that we need. And I'll keep you informed of what we're up to week by week as progress elapses.